Hello everybody, welcome back to Tuesday Night Pro Scrims. Unfortunately, the internet doesn't like us very much. After that league play match, my NAT type just went all the way back to strict. So when I was trying to host the game, really nobody could connect. So then I went off, I resetted my Xbox, and I tried to get my NAT type to fix itself. Didn't happen, and then Aches broke his Xbox. Somehow, I'm not sure what happened, but he has to go get a new Xbox, and we have all the players in the lobby except for him. So just a few technical issues on everybody's side right now, but in the end we're waiting on Ace again, and I've sent him multiple invites, but he said I just got a text from him. He said maybe 5 minutes, so it's all good. We could fill some time in the meantime. Maybe I could get Clacer to well, Clacer's going to be hosting the game. Maybe he can host up a free-for-all, but this is still going to shape up to be a very good match once everybody's going to get online bets in, but we might have to trim it down a little bit since replays has to go at 8:40 p.m. Eastern. He's got a basketball game to go to, so maybe we might have to trim it down to a best of 7 or something.
Sounds about right, you know, players with priorities, etc. But I hopped in Aches' stream real quick to see what he was up to, and he has the slowest update of all time. It is a slow update.
We just had the worst luck with this show, Benson.
Yeah, we do.
We schedule 2 European teams.
Yeah.
They back out. We schedule a couple more teams. They back out. Then we finally get 2 teams that say yes. And then internet issues happen, Xbox Live issues, and now we have a broken Xbox.
Yeah, not the best luck. I'm pretty sure Aches is probably using his girlfriend's Xbox at this point. But even so, you know, we have a very strong complexity team this evening. Yeah. You know. They just look so dominant. Every event that they've been to recently, you know, Gfinity, obviously MLG Anaheim, they've just dominated completely. I mean, one of the best teams on Black Ops 2 right now, and they're going up against a FaZe lineup who we were talking about briefly before we actually played a few games of League play. Obviously, there was a load of controversy surrounding the FaZe lineup. You know, they pretty much dropped their entire squad after Anaheim, and everyone was sat there going, well, this makes no sense. This seems illogical, etc. And for me, this is the first time I'm really going to actually get to sit down and see this new FaZe lineup in action.
Yeah, so I think without a doubt we could say that complexity right now is the best team in the game. I think everybody will agree on that. So definitely the pressure is going to be on the FaZe guys. This is going to be their Pro Scrim debut since they've made the new roster change. And you know what? I think this roster is going to work out to be a very strong roster. You got Spacely, Huddle, Slack. They've all teamed together in the past, so they have all that chemistry. Plus, you know, we already talked about how good of a player Replays is. If you ask any top player in the community, they all have good things to say about them. I mean, about Replays. He's just a natural-born leader. The guy, he knows what he's doing. And he's been around for a while. He's been playing since Call of Duty 4, so I'm really excited to see this squad in action, but we're just waiting on Ace to get into the lobby. And it looks, I could at least tell you the first map. The first map's going to be Raid Hardpoint.
Yes. My favorite map. That's also the map we had our epic.
Who doesn't love Raid? Raid is good for every game type. But I'm just looking through Ace.
What's your favorite map?
My favorite map?
Yeah.
I'd say maybe Standoff. I like some Standoff.
Yeah, okay, good. That's my favorite as well. I absolutely love that map. It's good for everything. Hardpoint, Standoff, CTF.
Yeah, my favorite game type is Capture the Flag, though, definitely.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's a game.
I would have thought you'd be more of a S&D kind of guy with your like, PC-ness.
Capture the Flag, it's a game type of perfection. If you make a mistake, chances are you're going to lose that map. Just one mistake could lose you the map. That's what I love about it. It's just you got to play perfect to win. Although sometimes you get those games where everybody's making mistakes, and then you get a crap ton of flag caps. Which is awesome to see.
Just flag caps everywhere. Everyone pulling.
I remember one game. Who was it? I think it might have been against the former Dare squads going up against each other. And then I think it was Stainville's team capped, what, like 8 flags or something?
We actually had it where we had the mercy rule kick in. Yeah. We had 10 flags in one game. That was... I can't remember who that was, but I remember I was casting it. That was a while ago. That was a crazy game of CTF. It just shows you, though, CTF can be one of those game types really where it can all go wrong or it can all go right.
So. So I'm just looking through my friends list. Aches, he's still offline. He gave me, what, like 5 minutes? That was 3 minutes ago, Ron?
He got like 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left? You're looking at his stream?
Yeah. No, no. I mean, since you said 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were watching it.
I'll do some snooping.
But everybody, you could tweet at Aches, at COL_Aches, I believe his Twitter handle is. Tell him to fix his damn Xbox, because I want to watch some Call of Duty. I'm sure you guys do too. They're making fun of me. There's nothing I can do with my hair. I'm gonna just shave it all off next time.
I told you. I don't
really care.
You should have just like part it, like you know, like have it like normal.
At least it's not red, right? Like.
Oh, that's just unnecessary, bro. I mean, there's 1,000 people. What? That was just mean, bro. That was a low blow. Like, wow. I can't believe you just went there.
I don't really care about my hair. because I'm just here to talk over some Call of Duty games.
Yeah, I agree.
Benson's a little more self-conscious about his hair. That's why he got so defensive over that.
I love my hair. Leave me alone. Now you're just being mean.
Your
You're
hair
being
would be
mean,
good
Bruce.
if it wasn't red.
But it is red, so we have to deal with that. Oh, Aches is turning on his Xbox.
He's turning it on.
He's turning it on now.
I would hope.
Concerning.
I hope his Xbox was on to download the
Yeah,
update.
I was gonna say that's concerning. Oh well.
But
Who will
anyways,
power
do you
through,
have any
Rabbit?
predictions? Do you have any predictions for the scrim? Who do you think is going to take it?
I see complexity taking straight maps.
You think
But
so?
The only reason I say
Online?
that is how dominant. Well, obviously that adds a whole different
Right.
element to it. But I'm just thinking, complexity looks so dominant.
Okay.
I haven't seen
okay.
this FaZe team before, as a whole team since obviously the
You know
policy
what?
change. So
I
for
think-
me, I'm just going to stick with a safe bet, which will be complexity take the W.
It's possible that it could be a best of 7 series also. So if it's best of 7,
That's 4-0.
I think maybe a 4-2. I think 4-2
4-2?
might be an action. It all depends. Like
Maybe a 4-1 FaZe take SMB.
I think we could see a 5-3, maybe a 4-2. It could even go all the way to the last match.
I think you need to invite USAF Blondie
USAF Blondie.
instead of Aches.
That's fine with me if he wants to. I'm gonna be
Alright.
calling him Blondie though during the game.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to be doing the same.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to get him into the game. Is he online though? Yeah, he's online. I got him. I sent him an invite. But I'm excited. It looks like we're about to get the first map on the way. It's gonna be Raid Hardpoint. FaZe competitive going up against compLexity. Now compLexity, they've won the last 2 events. They're looking to make the 3-peat at UMG Atlanta, which is also a qualifying tournament for ESWC coming up at the end of October, beginning of November, located in Paris, shaping up to be a very competitive event. Now, there are 4 application spots open for the event, and you got to think, who's going to apply for that? Well, Optic is not attending UMG, so they'll probably apply, and they'll most likely get the spot. But, yeah, Aches is in the game. We're going to get this one going. But who else could apply for that? Well, I think this FaZe squad would shape up to be a very good competitor. Also, maybe a Team Envious there as well, since you can only have one winner at UMG Atlanta. It's either going to be, I think compLexity is definitely one of the favorites.
Yeah.
Envy's going to be a favorite, although they haven't been practicing as much. Karma, he just got home from Gfinity, so hopefully they'll be putting in the hours. But I'm looking at the game. It looks like we're all ready to go. Oh, we're actually missing Crimsix now, so the robot has gone missing.
The robot.
We just had the worst luck, Benson. But
We do. It's fine, though. We will persevere. We will power through,
well,
Revan. That's
we're
what
gonna
do.
see some Call of Duty tonight, guys.
We will. Well, we've already seen some Call
That's
of
a
Duty.
given.
We saw the 5-2 comeback that me and you
Yeah.
did.
Thankfully,
S&D Express.
luckily I went big, and
What do you mean, luckily you went big? You died last round. I went big.
Benson, I clutched a 1v2 to keep
I
it going.
clutched a- I clutched
got
a
multiple
1v3.
kills throughout all the rest of the rounds. But here's Crim6. We're
I
getting
never
this
get any
game.
love.
It should be on the way. Once Clayster starts the countdown, we're going to be switching over to our game screen. But Raid Hardpoint, I'm thinking this first map is going to go to FaZe. Just because Aches, he's cold right now. He hasn't played any Call of Duty all day. He just had to switch over to his Xbox. Plus, he's got to fix up all of his girlfriend's settings in around, like 10 seconds it takes. Aches plays on inverted. He's
Really?
he's one of those guys.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's concerning. Does he play Claw as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
He plays inverted Claw. Wow. He is a rare breed.
Yep,
That's
but
a-
here we go. The countdown has begun. Moving it into our first map, compLexity versus FaZe competitive Tuesday night pro scrims with Revan and Benson. Let's get the game started.
Just as you say that, the countdown finishes. Yes, we're going to see some Call of Duty action now.
Yeah, I
I'm
timed that
excited.
perfectly.
complexity versus you did. That was good timing. I like that. complexity versus FaZe. And don't be deceived by the gamer tag of Blondie. That is going to be Aches playing on his girlfriend's account due to a little bit of technical issues, shall we say. But the game is
Yeah.
going to get underway. Revan, who do you want to spectate first?
I want to go on board with Crimsix. The guy, just simply put, he's a damn robot. Every time I watch him play, he goes off. He went from Call of Duty Pro to Halo Pro, back to Call of Duty Pro, and he's found a lot of success in Black Ops 2, so he's going to be leading the charge here along with his teammate TP. And one thing I noticed about complexity is they don't really use smoke grenades that much, and Crimsix opens up with 1 kill. He's going to challenge top laundry here, and he's just looking to stay alive on top of the statue, while FaZe, they're going to be pushing in from the laundry side. And here we go. Looks like the hardpoint is going to go in control of FaZe, and I'm actually going to be watching Slacked.
Yeah, Slacked has 2 kills already. starting this off very nicely. Just trying to defend that hard point, predicting him to be spawning over towards that red side, and just decides to back off. Doesn't actually need to take that gunfight on. It has the support of his entire team there. 2 players on the hill, does go down, but look out for Spacely. 3 kills to his name. He's going to get shut down as well. And just like that, compLexity, they grab control of the hill. Your Aches on a 2 streak as well. Just trying to pick up the remaining 15 seconds. You see his entire team desperately trying to flip those spawns around, desperately trying to get control of that kitchen.
Yeah, what I saw from compLexity right there as they were trying to retake the hard point is they waited for everybody. They made a good team push, great team coordination come out of them. Once they all stacked up near the driveway and over near side art, they made their push all together, and that's what allowed them to break the hill. Now I'm watching TP as he's about to get pressured through the front door. Trophy system's going to come in handy here, and take a look. He's got his teammate compLexity directly to his right as he's going to take control of Money Room, and compLexity, they're going to retake the lead here as TP taking fire from poolside, but it looks like the anchor is going to stay in control of Clayster. Actually, who is that in the back? It's going to be Aches doing some anchor work right now as he's going to be getting his team the better spawns, and Aches, he's about to find a lot of action, calling out that he needs help, and just like that, FaZe, they take over the spawn points, but TP stay alive in the hard point, finds 2 kills as compLexity is on a 4 kill spree. TP was on 5, eventually cleaned up as 20 seconds are currently remaining inside the kitchen hardpoint.
Well, you can see compLexity are going to grab the remaining time of that. There's just one player who's just going to decide not to challenge. He doesn't want to give compLexity a good spawn, but just like that, compLexity, they've actually managed to breach it, and Aches, he's going to be setting up on that garage hardpoint. He just managed to completely juke out one FaZe player, although he did just get the kill. It's going to be Huddle, so this is going to be a very, very important kill because Aches is actually being rushed by 2. Huddle's just going to try and waste time, throws the 7 to the ban. Smart play coming from him as his teammate actually comes in from behind. That was Slack picking up that kill, and it's going to be FaZe with the early control over the garage hill.
Nice job from Slack, take control of the back vent, and there you go. Look at the kill feed, all FaZe, as we see on the mini-map where the compLexity players are spawning all the way back near statue, so they're going to have to push down driveway through art, and you know, FaZe, they know exactly where compLexity is going to spawn, so they're going to set up perfectly. I'm on board with Slack here as he finds 3 players. Oh, mistakes were definitely made right there. Now let's switch over to replays. He finds Crimsix, can't pick up the second as Clayster breaches into the hard point along with his teammate Aches. Aches now switching to the submachine gun. Going to get some help from his teammate TP as Aches trying to stay alive, finds the kill. Nice shot from him, but still getting contested from the FaZe lineup, and this has been such a back and forth game. I'm going to take one look at our scoreboard and take a look at that. Everyone around the same area except for replays. He's still even at 4 and 5, but you know, other than that, everyone's still around the same amount of kills. So very even matchup we got so far, Benson.
The important thing to note, though, is Crimsix has picked up score streaks. He's actually just dropped his lightning strike down on that basketball hill. Going to take down 1, takes down 2 as well. Still has his Hellstorm missile to actually drop if he chooses. And he's actually going to use that now as well. Okay. So is he? Yeah, I thought for a minute there he was going to go for the anchor, but he decided to go for someone rushing the hill from the middle of the map and backing off as well. Obviously with the SMG, doesn't want to take on any long fights. Shuts down Huddle, tries to get out of Laundry. Not going to happen though. He does get taken down. Meanwhile, TP and Clayster doing some great job just sitting on that hill, trying to pick up as much time as possible. And right now, Revan, we have such a close game. I mean, look at that score, 82 to 78, still with 6 minutes to play.
And there you go, FaZe. They break the hard point and take control. I think that Hellstorm miss from Crimsix might have been a bit too early to call in. I mean, he called it in, he got the information of where FaZe was spawning, but if you were looking at the mini-map there, all of compLexity were spawning over near the pool building. You know, that's obviously a lot further than FaZe guys who are at the top of the staircase, so they were able to flood through the hill and take control. I'm going to switch over to TP here, as he's always the man inside the hard point, as he's going to get challenged from the kitchen. He's got his teammate in front of him picking up some kills. That's going to be Aches here. Early control of the square hard point will go to compLexity, and it looks like they might be able to tie it up here. I'm looking at the setup they have. It's pretty good. They just need to worry about their kitchen right now. Looks like Clayster giving him some cover there. Clayster is on a 4-kill spree here. As compLexity, they're going to try to re-enter here. They need to take out Slacked. And one more player. There's space inside the hardpoint, and full streaks acquired for Clayster.
That's such an important play from Clayster. He played that perfectly, managed to pick up the kill on the hardpoint and get the 200 points as well. He's going to go down there, but it really doesn't matter, Revan. He's picked up all 3 of those streaks, the Hellstorm, the Lightning Strike, and the War Machine as well. They can break. I presume he's probably going to save them for the basketball hill, one of the most open ones, and it's so easy to use your Lightning Strike, get the kills on the hill, and also the anchor as well at the back jungle. So wouldn't surprise me to see him actually wait and use them late game. But for now, with 16 seconds left before the hill rotates, you can see Clayster actually make his way towards Laundry, just try and give his team a good spawn, but unfortunately, Huddle's going to be sat there waiting for him. How are you doing, Clayster? It shuts him down, and it's actually going to be Cole picking up the remaining points. And once again, as we rotate this next hill, such a close game.
Yeah, Hellstorm being called in from Clayster, going to clear out the FaZe players initially from the hard point. But who's going to be pushing in for compLexity? I have Aches on your screen right now, moving in from Pillars. He's going to get shut down, though, as his teammate Clayster sent up inside. Art finds Spacey here, puts in shots, cleans up the kill as well. But is this the time where he decides to use the lightning strike? I mean, he used the Hellstorm missile, wasn't that effective. Sure, it cleared them off the hard point, but he didn't pick up any kills in FaZe. They were able to maintain control. And look at the setup the FaZe players have. They are forcing compLexity to spawn all the way near the pool side, so they have to make such a long rotation to try to fight back.
Yeah, such a nice setup there from FaZe.
Nice.
Clayster, oh my hacks. There's no other way of explaining that. He just had that COD instinct. He knew he was going to be there, went for the wallbang, and look at that. That's how you break a hill. Fantastic play coming from compLexity. Ace with a nice little two-piece on that hill as well. Unfortunately, Clayster does go down, and he hasn't used that line strike, so he looks like he is going to try and save it. 10 seconds remaining. It's going to be 135 to around about 143 when this hill does rotate towards kitchen, but it's going to be all FaZe. I mean, look at the way replays are set up. He's all the way on the back basketball. Then you have Spacey actually on the hill, but unfortunately, Clayster has just got a very important kill there on Huddle. He's just going to try and control the spawns. In comes the War Machine as well from Clayster. And compLexity, they should be able to break that hill with Clayster's War Machine.
You know, once again, compLexity just showing how great their teamwork is. They all stacked up once again to try to fight back and break the hard point. But Clayster with the War Machine, I gotta go on board with this guy as he takes over the anchor spot. Looks like FaZe are still gonna hold on to the hard point. I'm on board with Spacey now. He's on a 3 kill spree. Looking at the compLexity spawns, nice job from Spacey picking up even more kills. He's gonna find one more in the back, but it's gonna be Crim6 breaking the hard point. And I'm looking at the spawns. FaZe guys, they're gonna be coming in through the money window. Crim6 gets cleaned up in the back, but it's gonna be TP here to hang on for compLexity. Never mind, he's dead. Slacked on a 3 kill spree.
Nice play coming from Slack, just picking up all this remaining time. Hardpoint is going to be contested if he picks this up. It's going to be a very important kill. Not going to do so, though. TP comes out stronger and picks that up. Aches, meanwhile, he's going to pick up the scrap time now. It's all about this rotation. There's going to be a big gunfight coming on board with TP. He's actually going to lose that to Huddle, and because of that, you can see why compLexity is spawning way just out. There's no other way of explaining it. All the way on that pool side. And right now, FaZe are sitting pretty at getting over the 200-point mark, Revan.
Yeah, I'm watching Clayster right now. Arguably the best anchor player in the game right now. Made a big kill at pool building to give his team the spawns, but he eventually gets cleaned up as now Huddle's on a 3 kill spree along with his teammate Slacked. And I want to watch some of this guy Huddle. His assault rifle shot, it's second to none in this game, and he definitely had great events both at Anaheim and Dallas. Now he's got some score streaks to work with as he gets his Hellstorm and the Lightning Strike. Gonna break it back into the hard point. Can't pick up that 3rd kill spree or score streak, the War Machine, but Slack staying alive inside the hard point. He picks up 2.
Nice play from Slack there. Managed to just take Clayster off. A nasty head glitch, and he's going to continue as he shuts down Aches. 3 kills to his name. He's just going to be one more away from that Hellstorm missile as his teammate's going to call it in as it transitions over
pop
towards
up
his
the scoreboard.
Scoreboard, let's have a look. Oh, wow. Slacked.
Yeah.
Absolute animal. 32 and 19, 10 caps, 3 defends. Sensational play coming from him, and it's 225 to 151. Not over yet, Revan, but this is going to be so hard for compLexity to come back and win this.
Yeah, Lightning Strike called in from Clayster. Picks up a kill on his teammate, though. Ace goes down as FaZe. They're going to try to fight back and retake the hard point as a Lightning Strike going to be called in from Huddle this time around. There's only 2 players inside the hard point. It's Crim6 and TP, and they're stuck inside the ballroom. Let's see if TP can hold on. His teammate dies right in front of him. TP, though, picks up the kill, and you know he's going to get challenged by more FaZe players. One coming from the pool side. Nice job from TP. So this game is far from over. There's still 70 seconds left in the game, so it's mathematically possible, but Slack, he's got all his streaks ready to call in, even that War Machine. So it's definitely a long road from compLexity as they're going to get the final seconds left on this current hard point. But Slacked, he's already set up on the next one. He's near the square. And once again, he's got full streaks, Benson.
It's going to be so tough because compLexity need pretty much every second. They can only give up around about 10 seconds on this next middle hill. Slack fully streaked. You know, if he calls that lightning strike in, shuts down the people on the hill, it's going to be so tough. In fact, he's actually going to use his lightning strike now in transition. That should take down everybody off the hard point. There you go. Shuts down Crim. Actually takes down his teammate. Pulls out the War Machine. Revan, that's GG.
Yep, good job from FaZe. They start off strong, even though some score streaks are going to come in from compLexity. Slacked is able to answer right back, sees where everybody is. He even picks off Aches inside the money room. So FaZe, they win your first map. Let's stay full screen with Slacked here as he's got his War Machine out. Find some more kills across the map here. And compLexity, you know, I was looking at their classes. Not a lot of them choose to use flak jackets. So this War Machine, it's super effective. And there you go. Oh, there you see one player. Crim6 has flak on. But our final scoreboard, Slack, he's got 43 kills, make it 44, 13 captures, 4 defends. FaZe, they start off strong in tonight's pro scrim as they take the first map.
I'm really impressed with what we've seen there from FaZe. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be complexity looking real strong. We were a little bit worried about how Aches was gonna adapt, obviously having to change all his settings quickly, but he actually played really well. He managed to get some important kills, but unfortunately they're slacked. He just dominated that game there for FaZe. 44 for 23, 13 caps, 4 defense. You cannot ask for a better performance from one of your players.
Yeah, Aches had 36 kills as well, so he definitely doesn't need to warm up. He's a really good player. But anyways, that concludes our first map of the night. FaZe, they find themselves up 1-0. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're going to be moving to Search and Destroy for map number 2.